Hello everyone, hello. Greetings to all of you. I certainly hope that you're all doing well. As you know, it is me, Aurelius the Butler, your butler. Now, how are you all doing today? I sincerely hope that everything is a-okay. Hello, Jelly. Hello. And hello all the way on the streaming side of things on Twitch. Greetings to you, Nova. I'm doing quite well, just busy as always. I hope that you're doing okay. Greetings, Slasher. Grey as well. Well, if I was here to give someone warm to something, you know, a warm meal to offer, then I'd be happy to. Greetings, Thelicia, Starglow, and TsunamiJuria too. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to hear that you've got a runny nose and a cold, Slasher. I sincerely hope that you get better soon. If I had a blanket, I'd wrap you up and cuddle you better. That's what I'd do. And I'd serve you hot drinks and medicine to make you feel just that little bit better. Maybe a bit of soup too. A bit of soup to clear out the sinuses. Good to know that you're doing well, Grey. Thank you for sharing. Right, who else is around, I wonder? Will we get any more people? Maybe any more people to join in on the fun over on the Twitch side? We're at 24 followers. Can we reach 50 within, well, this lifetime? Probably not, but worth a try. Oh, warm honey water, suggests Nova. Something to keep in mind, Slasher, just in case, Ah, you got the same idea, have you, Thelicia? Great minds think alike. Righto then, righto. We're going to give everyone a bit of a runner, you know, a bit of a runner-up, kind of, warm-up time. And then we can jump into the fun. Oh yes, can't forget the lemon on the side. Well, sure, yes, and we might be making it sound like you've got the plague, Slasher. I mean, for that, you'd need a plague doctor, if that was the case. Plague doctor? No, that'd be silly to think that strange plague doctor fellow that I've seen so many times might want to jump in and help out. Surely not, surely not. In any case, Pardon me, I'm trying to look for something. I keep clinking on some keys. Not handy. 500 subscribers on Twitch? Well, one can only hope, Thelicia. One can only hope. But of course the priority would be the YouTube channel. I'd much rather have more followers on that, of course. Yes, I'm sure this Dr. Sinric fellow probably would, try to do something silly, like treat Slasher with ketchup, or something wacky, like, put a bag over your head in hopes of catching the bad stuff, I'm sure. Well, thank you, Nova, thank you. Let's all hope that people will be able to join in on the fun and keep on following the channel, watching more streams, especially on the Twitch side. That's especially important. But of course, no pressure, no pressure. As a reminder to everyone, you know, please do consider sharing it around. Share around the content where possible. It's with your support that JTV ASMR can reach even higher heights, reach dizzying heights. Just think about it. Think about all the people we could have joining in on the fun if we had more people checking it out. Yes, fair point, Slasher, fair point. Come to think of it, he'd probably stick a bag on your head with various holes inside and probably stick a bubble wand in your mouth in the process, something silly like that. He seems like a silly sort of gent. Oh, hello, Elliot, and hello, very bored person. Welcome to you both to another stream. Oh, and Nova's currently crossing fingers for the followers over on the Twitch side. Thank you, Nova. Let's all cross our fingers, indeed. We could always do with some more followers, more fans of JTV ASMR. And that includes, of course, the live stream side of things, but also the ASMR content too. So, all of you well, I hope? Well, the new people jumping in, are you all well? I certainly hope so. Slasher asking, can we get Dr. Cineric to solve world disease? Now, how exactly do you think he could possibly do that? Probably by mailing people Tic Tacs, thinking that they're medication, or at least trying to fool people into thinking that. Placebo effect. Oh, great. Yes, go on, Vimtotax, go ahead, go ahead. Darn, looks like I couldn't get away with getting a sippy sip in. Would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling Vimtotaxes. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Is the connection okay? I had to disconnect from a VPN. Let me know if it's working, everyone. Yes, I disconnected from a VPN. I think it was throttling the connection a little bit, but thankfully it's continuing. It's continuing. Oh, welcome, Zorazip. Welcome to another stream. Let's just hope that... There we go. Twitch side of things is working properly. Good. I think it's okay now. I think it's okay. I disconnected from a VPN. Now, hopefully, it should run a bit more smoothly. He's hoping. He's hoping. No need to throw your iPad out the window, Elliot. I'm sure it should be okay now. It should be okay. Can you all still hear me? Is it still working on the YouTube side? Please let me know if you can hear me. That would be quite nice. Can you hear me? Sound off if you can hear me. Oh, is it all good now? Ah, good, good. Wonderful, wonderful. Sorry about that. Connection issues are such a pain in the bottom, isn't it? Well, let's just give everyone a little bit of extra time, because, again, slight connection issues, but hopefully everything should be absolutely fine now. Hopefully. Let's hope so. All right, then. Wonderful, wonderful. Softer woos? Jelly, I'm not going to go on the stream and start going, oh, or something like that. That would be silly of me. That would make me sound like some sort of cutesy canine companion, even though I'm not exactly that, am I? No, that's why I shall not go make noises like that. And I'm sure that's something that we can all agree on. We will not be hearing any sorts of puppy sounds like that, shall we? None of the sort. Nothing of the sort shall be made on the stream. Yes. What do you mean I'm a cutie puppy boy? What are you gushing at, Jelly, calling me a cute puppy? I didn't make any puppy Oh. Oh, blast. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been bamboozled. Once again, bamboozled. Still calling me a puppy, still just tricking me. I don't know how you do it. You trick me into making puppy sounds, even though I am not a puppy, despite the lovely design of this VTuber model. Well, either way. Yes, clearly not beating the puppy allegations, as you say, very bold person, as always, as usual on these streams. Guess we'll see what happens in future streams, at the very least. welcome, Dragonstar. I hope your earbuds are working now, so that way you'll be able to enjoy the fun for today's stream. What do you mean there's a case file about the allegations of me being a puppy? Well, I will hire a private detective to prove you all wrong. That's it, yes, that's it. Yes, so Slasher and Thalicia, to answer both of your questions, yes, we shall continue with the villain questions. You're going to help me with my villain arc as an evil mastermind Butler. From Butler to mega villain. It shall be fun. And we'll also throw in some evil laughs here and there, just so I get into character, naturally. Throw in an evil chuckle, an evil chortle, etc. Such as... kind of like that. Like that. Hello to you, Coral Stark. Welcome to another stream. Ooh, Elliot has Pop-Tarts. Chocolate Pop-Tarts. Yum yum, tasty. Packed full of sugar, but, oh, a treat every now and again, that's still okay. Zora, you have a question to share? Please, by all means, go ahead. What is your question? It looks like Jilly enjoys the evil laugh. Again, if people want to hear another evil chuckle or laugh, then you can always ask. Maybe I might slip it in from time to time. Stream not working for Starglow. Maybe reset the stream perhaps, or check out on Twitch if it's working. I don't know. Maybe one or the other might work. Here's hoping. Last thing we want is for anyone to be robbed of an opportunity to hear some more fun shenanigans from yours truly, of course. Exactly, Thalicia. If you're going to be chomping on Pop-Tarts, anyone, balance it out with fruits and veggies. Very important. Even villains need to eat fruit and veggies, stay in good shape, stay fit, etc. Just something to keep in mind. What do you mean you're not laughing, Elliot? What? Is something making you chuckle or smile, perhaps? Anything here? Any evil chuckles, perhaps, making you laugh, maybe? Or something else? Oh, dear. Slasher. Please get yourself a drink as well, Slasher. A reminder to all of you, stay hydrated, especially if you're feeling sickly. And Slasher, I sincerely hope that you feel much better soon. Let's all cross our fingers, everyone. Ooh, gotta grow cherries and turn them into jam. Delish. Dragonstar, so it was your earbuds, bless you. Well, just a bit of chit-chat about what's coming up in this stream, essentially. And that involves more questions. Perhaps some more evil laughter. Like that. And hopefully a bit of banter as well. Oh, a collaboration ASMR with me, Aurelius the Butler, Zora? I suppose it could happen. Maybe. I think perhaps it could be done. I guess we'll see what happens, won't we? Personally, I would love to get some more people collabing together. That could make for some really fun encounters. I've already had some fun with Turtle. I think it's Turtle Love Audios and Lucky Jean. Those are the most recent ones for this year. Lots of fun. Oh dear, no, the internet bugged out. No, there was a connection drop on my end, you see, and everyone was struggling, but... oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. My little VTuber model was staring at you angrily all that time. It wasn't your fault, I promise. I promise, Nova. It was none of your faults. So it's quite alright. I'll balance it out with staring at the camera and smiling, like this. With a wink to seal the deal. Ah, wonderful, wonderful star glow. Connection's working again. Ooh, don't mind that clicking sound. There we go. Right. Okay then, everyone. Okay. Now, are we all ready for some fun today? It will be fun. Oh, thank you, Nova. I'm sure you've got a cute smile. And oh, no, Jelly, you're cute. You're all cute to me, after all. Funny you should mention that, Slasher. Yes, always get a fun little conversation going anytime I go to the dentist to look up on my choppers. Thankfully, they tend to be in good condition, but they really need to invent much tougher toothbrushes. I've been burning through them like clockwork. Anyway. Alright then, everyone, let's get started with some villainous questions. Oh, no, Alicia, I'm not cute. You're cute. And besides, I'm going to be a villain now, so I will not be cute. I will be dastardly. Okay then, Nova, thank you for coming along, and hope to see you again sometime, and I can't promise that I won't be too evil. Stay safe. Oh, how hard am I brushing, very bored person? I mean, hard enough to keep away the plaque and the nasty bits, you know? Pressure wash over these fangs, eh? Oh. Thanks for that brilliant suggestion, Slasher. Maybe I might just do that, but fill it up with mouthwash. Anywho. Oh, you laugh at villains sometimes, do you, Elliot? Well, let's see if you'll be laughing while we figure out some more villainous questions. And of course, as always, I'll need your help, everyone. Your help, yes, you currently listening and watching right now. Your input is required. So, here's one here. How will I keep my villainous followers in line? How will I keep them in line? I wonder. What do you think, everyone? What do you think that an evil, villainous, naughty butler would do to make sure everyone stays in line? All of my henchmen are in line. Oh, the questions are in low quality, are they? Let's see if I can stretch it a bit more. It might be a connection issue, unfortunately, Slasher, but I've increased the size of it a bit more just to make it a little bit more, hopefully a bit more tolerable to look at. Oh, it is a bit mucky visual quality, isn't it? Oh dear, let's... No, it's a bit too... making it far too big now, aren't I? Don't want to muck up the logo, but... Again, I might just have to crop the box. Sorry, I'm really makeshift trying to fix the text here because, of course, I love you all and I want to make sure you can actually read what I'm saying. There we go. Alright then. Oh, what's the matter, Zora Zip? Hey, something the matter? I mean, please do let me know if this is something you want to talk about, you know, want to bring up. Especially if it's the, and this is to do with the box, in which case, yes, I'm afraid it's a bit mucky, apologies for that. It seems the connection seems to be dropping the quality of everything, so please bear with me, everyone. I just don't want to kind of shrink and get rid of the logo. That's important. Besides, I can't really change the size of that right now. Right, so anyway. How will I keep my villainous followers in line? Jellybean says take advantage of their fears. Oh, important, I'm sure. Oh, you... Oh, no, I saw your question, Zorazip. I definitely saw your question. And I said, yes, I'd be happy with that. I'd be up for that. I very much interested in... If you're referring to another collaboration, like a collaboration video, I certainly would be up for it. Yes, indeed. Just thought I'd let you know that. Second time, I suppose. Oh, in regards to the question, keeping villainous followers in line, we have Gray saying physical threats are a classic. Good to make a roll call to make sure you don't lose anyone, says Thelicia. Play both sides, give the villains ideas and the other way round, says Elliot. Also, greetings to Lone Wanderer Colin. Welcome. Please join in while we craft some more stories together. Some more villainous arcs. Oh, before you said that, Zora. I don't think the message came through. ASMR thing, interactive one. If you could be with me in doing it. That's the only message I got before. Luke, welcome, Luca. Welcome. We're currently talking about villainous arcs, and right now, you're suggesting leading by fear is too predictable. If you're the best possible option for someone to live and thrive, anyone would follow you. I mean, true, very much true stuff, Luca, but you never know, There might be people whispering among one another. There might be some disrespectful types, or even some people who are not quite as loyal as others. Gray says, threaten them with your knives and guns, Hunter Relly. Strength through submission, always a powerful option, I suppose. Slasher says, for keeping your lackeys in line, blackmail or intimidating tactics. Elliot saying, being a traitor. Hypnotism. Dragonstar says, a great dental plan. Now, absolutely with the dental plan. Let's all get that clear. If they've got dental, then that's especially important. Yes. And Zora, again, if you have something to ask, and if it's not coming through, by all means, you can ask again. I'd be happy to answer your questions. It's just that, unfortunately, some tedious connection issues seem to be getting in the way of everything today, as we saw earlier, and that's one more reason why the visual quality of the questions are looking a bit mucky as well. So again, I do apologize if I miss out on any responses, any questions, anything like that, everyone. I don't want to make it seem like I'm ignoring you or anything like that. You know, sometimes there are connection issues, but I do try and read out and respond to whatever messages I can, just to clarify. But again, Zora, if you have something to share, please do. Felicia saying, always watch out for rumors. That's a good point. We want to squash any rumors. If anyone says things like, oh, this Aurelius the evil butler, he's not that evil. He was petting dogs and giving kisses to kittens. And I go, what? Who said that? Very bored person says, starting gossip about them in classic high school mean girl fashion. Subbing them or to feed them to the nomster. Should I just have some sort of creature called the nomster somewhere in my evil lair, and anyone who's not really working properly shall be booted in them? Booted in this hole or this cave for this big creature to devour. New Lego Batman game. I've heard it's out, Lone Wanderer Colin. I've not played it though, but I heard it's out, and I heard it's quite good, but nothing much beyond that. Maybe that's what I might do. I might gift people video games like Lego Batman and say, alright, for those who have been good, you get free codes. Ta-da! And I stole them all. All of these physical copies I stole. Because I'm evil. Oh, Zora, you want to make me a cute puppy boy for an interactive ASMR, but I'm not a puppy, though. No. And that's not a puppy sound. That was me clearing my throat. I was going. Yes, I had quite a bit of peas and beans for my supper, and that was making me go. But anyway, it does actually sound like quite a fun idea, I will say, Zora. Slasher saying evil Aurelius would revoke head kisses privileges if they step out of line. Now, if I've got them in the palm of my hand, if I tell them no kisses for you, that would crush them. They'll have to stay very, very polite and very, very honorable and very, very respectful towards me. I like this idea from Slasher. The lackeys disrespect me, I'll give them the "this is Sparta" treatment to the monster, down in a pit probably, or in a cave. Big boot. How to out-villain the villains? What do you mean I can't see this, Elliot? I bet I could out-villain the villains myself. I'm an evil butler after all. I'll go +1 on these fools. Gray's not normal about hypnosis. I mean, it's still a potential option, just to make sure that you're not going to betray me anytime, are you? Watch the rose, left and right. Keep watching the rose. You will remain under my power. You will remain my henchman, loyal to the cause. Bring. That'll get them staying. Right on my side. Hack their bank accounts to give raises to good followers, says very bored person. Surprise, surprise, you get a bonus bit of cash. And I broke in because I'm evil like that, but only because I care about my henchmen, the good ones. Hey, don't go throwing chairs, Elliot. That's naughty. I'll have to bop you on the head with a pillow. Yes. Use your puppy cuteness to keep them in line? No, definitely not. Definitely not, Slasher. And I assure you, Felicia, it was not a puppy sound. I mean, to me, it doesn't sound like a puppy. It's a disgruntled grunt, like an annoyed grunt, like Homer Simpson. Yes, yes. True, imprison them in the paintings, keep them trapped there for extended time-outs, have them placed right in the gallery with all the others, and they'll only be let out if they promise to behave. Looks like Gray's getting a bit soppy and cheery and blushing over the thoughts of hypnotism, I imagine. Oh, bless you, Slasher. Again, please get some drinky poos. Please get some drinky poos in your system, Slasher. And I hope that everything gets better and that you feel better. Neko things turn into dogs, eh, Zorazip? Maybe that's what I would do to some of my henchmen, my evil henchmen. I will have to give them little dog ears or Neko ears, and I will say, I will remove these when you behave. If you do not behave, then you will be walking around with this look of shame on your head. You will look cutesy and no one will take you seriously. Maybe it might work, maybe it might not, Thalicia. And you want me to find out, I suppose, eh? I'm hoping that you're feeling at least a little bit better, Slasher. Oh, bless you. Please do get some drinky poos. To hopefully make you feel better. And I'd give you a hug if I could. I'd give you all hugs. And that would be the noise I'd make. But I'm a villain now, so no hugs except for the most obedient henchman. Oh, Jellybean suggests the cone of shame. Brilliant. Even more embarrassing. To keep my henchmen in line, they will wear the cone of shame as suggested by Jellybean. They will be walking around like a mobile radar dish, and everyone must point and laugh at them every time they are seen with this ridiculous piece of headgear. And they won't be able to turn around and see anyone sneaking up on them, especially me. I'd sneak up on them, and then tap him on the shoulder to scare them, and say, ha, 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 ha. You would have seen me if you didn't have the cone of shame on. But you've not been a good henchman, have you? So I guess I'm just going to have to surprise you, tapping you on your shoulder, throwing things at you out of your vision. See, now that would be evil. True evil Butler shenanigans right there. Okay then, okay. Let's jump to the next question. Despite being a villain, what good deeds might I end up doing? Now let's clarify. I'm not going to be a goody-goody two-shoes, but even some villains have standards. Not every villain is going to be stealing candy from babies and making dogs cry, or things like that, basically. Again, villains can be villainous, but there might be a redeeming feature, so to speak. There might be some redeeming features, and I'm willing to share a bit of wiggle room in regards to that. So, what could it be? What could any redeeming features for this evil battle of yours might be? And what good deeds might I do? What do you think, everyone? What do you think? Ah, you don't think the cone of shame would do for the previous question, nay, Alicia, for the bad henchman, but chores sounds like a good idea. TsunamiJuria, hello. Suggesting like stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, like a Robin Hood type. Interesting. Slasher saying you accidentally make affordable jobs with the bonuses you provide in your villainy. Well, I like to think that my henchmen would get a fair wage for their work, yes, with bonuses, and in. Grace is giving a head pat when your henchman or servant is doing well, doing something well. I think that might put them in their place in a good way. Positive reinforcement, a pat on the head, go, well done. You did well, my little rose. Keep up the good work. Or should I say, keep up the evil work? No, you can't gang up on me and defeat me, Elliot. I'm a villain, after all, and I'm quite a tall, strong villain. I would overpower you with a bear hug. All of you would be crushed with a bear hug unless you submit to my evil cause. Very bored person says, send gifts baskets to henchmen when they take a day off or more. Could work. Could work. Maybe I might just show a little bit of compassion that way. Once again, Dragonstar, great dental plans. Yes. Delisha saying maybe the villains get a job, a main job. I mean, I'd like to think this would be a main job. Zora saying just being yourself right now. Oh, Zora. But I'm a villain, I can't always be goody-goody two-shoes, you know. But maybe I might slip a little bit of goodiness. Maybe just a little bit. For a split second for someone. Maybe. All crime in the city is no more because Aurelius does it. Well, at that point, they're either having to say, well, crime is down, but crime from this one individual has gone up dramatically. Or they're going to have to say, yes, crime has gone up because of this evil fellow. It's just not the small crimes. Felicia saying, even villains have to earn money from themselves instead of stealing money from the innocent people. Fair point, fair point. That might tie in with a future question, actually. Gray says, throw a feast as a celebration. Use all the game that I catch for the meat dishes. A bit of hunting, catching some wild game to dish out and to cook for all of my henchmen. I like that idea. That sounds fantabulous. Jellybean says, helping old ladies cross the street. I'd probably only do that because they're getting on my nerves. Like, get over here, Grandma. Just get across the street. I've got at least 5 buses piled up with all of my henchmen, and I need you out of the way so we can get to that bank to rob it. Oh, thank you, evil person. That was very good of you. No, it wasn't good. It's an evil thing. Oh, never mind. Fine, I'll let this one slide. Depression is low in the Aurelius villainy business, says Slasher. Well, mental health counts in my line of work, being a villain. So for all those who are indeed good, who are basically, well, not good, but, you know, obedient, then I would make sure that they're being looked after. Perhaps. Very bored person says, the good henchmen get to play with the guard animals, aka dogs, donkey, etc. I guard a donkey? I mean, it's creative. It's creative. Unleash the donkeys, Smithers. Oh, crikey, Slasher, please be careful with your sneezing. Oh, I'd give you a rub on the head. Because I'm, of course, an evil butler, but I look after my evil henchmen. You are all my evil henchmen now. So the good ones get a pat on the head. Pat, pat, pat. An evil laugh for a good deed. If that's music to everyone's ears, then maybe I might just do that. Go, you've done exceptionally well. Well done. Now that must be a sign that clearly I'm in a chipper mood. Dragonstar says, save street children by giving them a job serving you, earn food and board. So long as they're obedient, I suppose that could work. I'm giving them a new life as a villain. Donkeys used to guard livestock. Never heard that detail before, very bold person. Thanks for the fun fact. Starglow says, return a lost puppy to a little kid. Well, to be fair, I would be nice to animals. Dogs especially. Dogs are adorable and loyal. So I don't want anyone to think that I would be evil or nasty to a dog, far from it. I suppose I would return a lost puppy to a little kid and say, there you are, look after him, or I'll tear away that bed of yours from your home and lead it away so you have to live on the cold, hard floor. But if you're looking after the puppy and all is well, then you won't have to worry about me. Ta-ta! Fair point, Thalicia. Across the old people these days, they could bite back in unexpected ways. And yes, I'm sure that everyone's going to make sure I don't explode, Elliot. Not anytime soon, thank you very much. Thank you for your concern. Slash is saying, the garden looks beautiful. You have a garden club in the villainy. We could have a spot of cricket, croquet, or other sort of sports in this outside garden area. Maybe a game of bowls, billiards, outside billiards, a pool, or just bowls on the lawn. We'd all just be chuckling and laughing, listening to evil music, enjoying little snacks and treats like, ha 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 ha. Good idea, everyone, good idea. Isn't it wonderful being villains? Yes, yes, of course it is. Oh, great and fantastic evil Aurelius. Yes, yes. You like to sleep on the floor, Slasher? Well, if you're going to be working for me, you won't be sleeping on the floor. You will be sleeping in a bed, an evil bed. There'll be little buttons which fires lasers at people, just for fun. Might end up playing darts, Grey. Would that be considered a Would that be considered a sort of like hee hee hoo hoo, wonderful, like good deed, everyone? Let's play darts together, yay! Kind of angle, perhaps, maybe. Sounds like something out of Wallace and Gromit. Can you get an evil couch? It'll have to be black and red. Very bored person. A black and red evil couch to sleep on, if that's the case. But only for the most obedient henchmen, yes. An evil bed comes with a complimentary dagger under the pillow, like how hotel rooms give you towels. I like that idea, Slasher. You get a ceremonial dagger if you work for me, your evil mastermind Butler Aurelius. And it has a rose engraved on it. Well, too bad you're not sleeping on the floor, Elliot. I'm going to make sure of that. The villains get too tipsy and drunk off evilness, well, I would make sure that they stay in line and don't get too in over their heads, because otherwise that could cause problems. Don't want anyone going off the deep end. Gray saying, I think you'll give flowers on holidays. Maybe trademark little roses. Maybe I won't clip them though, so it'll have to be pointy on the fingers, like, ow. Careful now. Go camping. Yes, good idea for all of you strange people who like to sleep on floors. Go camping instead. Sleep on the floor of Mother Nature. You lot are strange, aren't you? Right, anyway, moving on. Next question. As a bad guy, what songs will play during a battle? Okay, picture the scene, everyone. Picture the scene. There's a grand battle. It's going to be me against a hero. And then I press a button. A big speaker appears behind, I don't know, an airship, a bus, something. But a big speaker appears, and then battle songs play. Battle songs with an evil villain, a boss theme, anything of the sort like that. What will I play? Copyright be darned. What would I play during these fights and encounters? Slasher says anything John Powell. TsunamiJuria says Bad Boys from the Cop theme. Hopefully not the Bad Cops theme from The Simpsons. Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops. Elliot says Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows. Is that a song name? Dragonstar says another one bites the dust. Like, yes, you're going to be biting the dust soon enough. Enemy of mine. Slasher says, I'd play Who Let the Dogs Out. Are you insinuating something here, Slasher? Please, do tell, do tell. Why that? Why that? Something to do with my appearance, maybe? Or something to do with the fact that everyone calls me a puppy? I wonder, but I know the question. And I know the answer to it, don't I? I'll see what your guardians can do against my evil henchmen and myself, Felicia, especially when I'm blaring out music. But I like the sound of the Mortal Kombat theme song. Who doesn't love Techno Syndrome? That is a banger. Except I'd edit it. I'd edit the lyrics to change the names of the characters that you hear. Instead, you'd hear all of my henchmen's names. And me, of course. Slasher says, on a more serious note, I'd probably play Roundup Rival by Lindsay Sterling. He may be weak like a puppy. Whoa, who said that? Yes, I wonder, Elliot. Raising eyebrows. Welcome back, Zorazip. Welcome back. Oh, look who's lurking over on the Twitch side things. I was about to say Twitter. Hello, Ocean. We're currently talking about evil villain questions. Developing further the evil villain arc of mine. I hope all's well, by the way. I hope that you're keeping well, that you're feeling safe and sound, too. So anyway, any ideas for songs to play during a battle with me, Aurelius, the evil butler? What will I play during this time? Educate me. Come on, educate me, everyone. What ideas? I think I've got good chances against your guardians, Felicia. Maybe I might try and take at least one of them away. You'll see. You'll see. Gray says, I imagine you singing like Jack Skellington at the beginning of The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. This is Aurelius, this is Aurelius. Maybe I might put on a big showmanship sort of song of my own, perhaps. Maybe. any of the soundtrack themes from Team Fortress 2? Ah. Perhaps, maybe the Spy's theme? You know, the right behind you one. What about that one? Rise of the Living Bread. Oh, another good one. Good choice. From Team Fortress 2 as well. Sad Violin? No, I'm not going to play that stock song. Oh, you'd love it when I sing to you, Jelly. And Gray likes the sound of theatrical music. So maybe I might just put on a bit of theatrical, sing songs of evil. Very bold person says, Slash Inferno by Terminate, Water Kitty and Water Flame. If your guardians defeat me and my henchmen, then just know this, Delisha. The battle may be won by your end, but the war has continued, the continuing. Ooh, Gray says the man versus machine theme. I like it, I like it. Dun 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 dun. Boo 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 boo. I'd have a little henchman probably behind me playing on a little synthesizer, playing live. Playing live. Wait for it from Hamilton, suggests Zora Zip. I really need to check out YouTube for at least half of these song suggestions. But hey, I like all the thought that we're all putting into this one. I do like it very much. The Jaws theme. Dun 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 dun. I like that too. I like that. A classic. Another classic. Baby Shark? Me or the song Baby Shark? Slash is saying, I want to say Kolgar's fight theme from Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda. Ooh, I like the sound of it already. Pretty handsome awkward, says Jellybean. Grey hates Baby Shark. Fair, fair. Nyan Cat 100-hour version. That would drive me insane first, within the first 10 seconds. Yes. I mean, good torture music. Good torture music, but maybe not for a fight theme. Unless I'm just trying to wear down everyone's defenses and just, you know, put little ear muffs on my head while no one can hide away from the big blaring music. Exactly, Delisha. The battle rages on. This villain is not giving up anytime soon. Okie dokie then, okie dokie then. Ooh, Metallica. What? Which one, I wonder, Grey? The memory remains. Or, Enter Sandman. Exit light. Enter night. Classic. Another classic. Slash has got another suggestion. Master Koga's theme from both Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, and Monk Mask Koza from Breath of the Wild. Wonderful. We got a whole playlist at this rate. I have loads of songs to play now. Monster by Skillet. More interesting ideas. I like it. I like it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, everyone. All right. On to the next question, I think. Good time to jump to the next one. How will I travel around to continue my reign of naughtiness? So, What will be my mode of transport? I wonder. What do you think, everyone? Do you think transforming car, bus, maybe? And maybe I could play Down with the Sickness as a battle theme jelly bean. But yes. Teleportation, says Jellybean. With magic, perhaps? With magic, maybe? Or technology? TsunamiJuria says horse. On a pale horse, perhaps? So that way people can start getting a bit scared, thinking, oh, that's a pale horse named Death. Slash is saying, giant wolf, a horse, or a car. Dragonstar Sidera says, shortcuts. I wonder which shortcuts. I bet you're referring to what I think you're referring to. A wink, a wink. Gray says, horseback or horse-drawn carriage. Imagine that. Imagine these demonic-looking horses guiding me through the night on horse-drawn carriage, striking fear into everyone who dares stand in my way. Elliot says Google Maps. What, so I just go in Google Maps, I found a location, and I can magically appear there. That's one idea. That's one idea. To walk menacingly to my locations. Good one, Slasher, good one. Sing the Oogie Boogie song from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that how I get around, or just spook everyone out? Oversized snail or turtle, the slowest one is the fastest. What, a scuttling snail firing at 100 miles an hour, or a turtle that's just, like, has this weird sort of creepy crawl kind of look to it. MapQuest says Dragonstar Sidera. Headless Horseman style says Jellybean. I like the sound of that. And yes, I think I'm going to agree with everyone else, Slasher. You should relax, rest, more drinks. Please keep looking after yourself, and please stay hydrated if you are ever so sick. We don't want you to be losing all the moisture in the body from being sick, of course. Sea turtles. Who doesn't love sea turtles? Brilliant idea. I'll have 100 of them pulling my boat so I don't have to use an engine. You say that I'm outnumbered, with my evil alliance being outnumbered, Thalicia, but I think I've got a good chance to go against you and your invisible powers to save your guardians. Gray says, if you drive a car, it would be a black hearse with red velvet seats. Now, Gray, I should hire you to design my car. A black hearse, red velvet streaks. I like it very much. Very bold person says, if you get a giant spider mount, I'm going to retire on the spot. What's wrong with having a gigantic 40-foot tarantula to ride on? What if I called it Scritches, and it likes being scratched under its chin? What if you would be given a free little chance to give it a scritch? That gigantic spider. Would that make you change your mind? Probably not. Black and red charge with evil black horses, says Starglow. I love the thought of using horses. Not so much for the sake of, practicality, but just showmanship. Showmanship. That's all right, Slasher. No need to apologize. And an alicorn? Alicorn? That's an offshoot of a unicorn, isn't it? Perhaps more to it, more horns, maybe? Suggesting as well, like, gaint bird, like the one from Wind Waker. If I can make it evil, then why not? Like, don't befriend Link, befriend me. Yes, I didn't think you might like the gigantic spider idea, even if it's docile, very bored person. So you have wings to fly to and be invisible, Thalicia? Quite a lot of powers. Ah, I see, Jelly. Thank you. Thank you. A unicorn with wings is an alicorn. The more I know. Again. Ah, right. Hey, works for me. Now that's something that people would not expect. Mm-hmm. Yes, well, clearly riding a gigantic spider is out of the equation. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, all right. But then again, if I'm riding on a unicorn of evilness, then... or alicorn, last thing I wanted for people to start singing the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic's theme song. Might get the wrong idea. Frisian horse. Very bold person. Black and long manes, tails with feathers. Yes, I could get a fine steed. I would name her... what would I name her? Would I name her Rose? Would I name her... Scourge of Oblivion? I don't know, one of the others. Yes, exactly, Gray, exactly. Riding a giant spider would strike fear into most everyone's hearts. Exactly, see? Ah, right, black and red carriage with evil horses. I'm loving the idea, all the same, Starglow. A black-winged unicorn with black bat-like wings, says Dragonstar. I like it, I like it. Oh, if you've got homework, Ellie, just remember, education comes first, even when it comes to villainy. A gigantic shark like Shiver from Splatoon 3. I love the reference, yes. Call upon a gigantic shark to start gobbling up anyone that gets in my way while I'm standing on top, chuckling and laughing, throwing ink bombs just like Shiver. All I can say is, Felicia, if you're going to be getting your Guardians reunited to defeat me and my evil alliance, good luck. Haha. Flying sharks like the one Doctor Who episode, says Jellybean. Well, true, very well person. If I get a spider, scare off most of the henchmen, but then again... oh, blimey. There we go, there's your yawn for today. Ocean, I still see you lurking, of course. If you have any suggestions, feel free to jump in at any time, but no pressure, naturally. What is this homework all about, Elliot? I mean, I don't think an evil butler can do much good with them helping out with homework, of all things. Yay for yawn attack. Thestrals don't have horns, though, and how many would be able to see them? I just see a weird man floating oddly in the sky. Hey, I'd like to think I'd look like a dashing man rather than odd man, but fair point as well, fair point. Ooh, num-num chocolate. Enjoy it, Zora, enjoy it. They're outnumbered but never outgunned, Felicia. Right, on to the next question. Never mind about that current homework. This is your homework, everyone. Helping me out with these questions, such as... Will I ever be open to changing from a villain to an anti-hero? What do you think, everyone? Oh, Grey saying fly like a vampire. I mean, if I can make it look stylish, then perhaps, but... as long as it's just not like me just sticking my legs up and floating across the ground like... you know, kind of like, Dracula from Castlevania, for instance. But anyway, will I ever be open to changing from a hero to a villain to an anti-hero? What do you think, everyone? Mushroom chocolate, Japanese. You've got to let us know how that is, Zora. That is peculiar, but... I like the sound. Do you want a definition or example of... are you talking about the... oh, wait. Oh, no, you're talking about that homework. Elliot, if you want answers for your homework, don't ask it on a stream, because I don't think anyone's going to be able to help in that regard. Your best bet is to look back at your notes you made in class, or your textbooks. Maybe you might find the answer there. Slasher says, maybe in one scenario when one of your favorite servants get hurt and you willingly work with the hero to get revenge. Haha, so a bit of wiggle room indeed. Gray says, I'd feel like you'd change for the better with the encouragement of your beloved, the listener. Well, you are all... Pardon me. You are all my beloveds. You are all my beloveds. Maybe I might just bend towards that direction. Maybe. Maybe not forever, but still. As I say, Thalicia, outnumbered but never outgunned, I'd find my way to trip up any enemies of mine. Specific element where it occurs versus the... Oh, wait. Why are we talking about this blasted... Oh, never mind. Anti-hero and villains. Well, an anti-hero is a hero who essentially does heroic deeds through, well, without regard to the law. Think of things like the Punisher. The Punisher willingly shoots bad guys dead, but he only focuses on bad guys. Some heroes don't like him because of that, because, you know, he's not like beating up a bad guy, getting them arrested. The Punisher kills them outright. Or Rostar, I think it's Rod Starch from that Alan Moore creation. Oh, you know the one I mean. Watchmen. Watchmen? Yes, I think it's Watchmen. He does the same. He kills people in order to enforce order. Then you have people like Catwoman, who's an anti-hero, might do some good deeds, but also not above stealing diamonds, for instance. Beloved acts as a mortality chain, and woe behold the world if Beloved gets hurt. Yes, if anyone gets hurt, if any of you beloveds of mine gets hurt, then there will be hell to pay. Slasher says, Evil Reli does charity work as his anti-hero work. I'm just picturing myself with my evil villain clothing and a little gown around me, a little apron at a soup kitchen saying, all right, everyone, let's get some soup in your system, and you better eat it, or I'm going to make you drown in the soup. Right, now who would like some first? Jellybean says, aliens. For who watches The Watchmen. Alternatively, I would have also accepted, Homer Simpson quote, I don't know, Coast Guard? Bless you, Ocean. I certainly hope that everything gets much, much better on your end, that you feel a lot better too. And hey, if it's your birthday soon, is it during a stream? If so, be sure to shout out and let us all know. But if not, happy early birthday until then. And yes, you definitely should be taking a bit of time off from all the model work. You should relax, unwind, enjoy yourself. Things like that. Well, I know, clearly you like to be productive in this way, but point remains. But anyway. Well, you might think my evil alliance are so dead and outnumbered with millions of guardians, Thalicia, but there might always be a little trick up my sleeve. But that might depend, of course, on if I decide to become an anti-hero. Sure, you might have, for instance, Katana and Liu Kang against the villains, but what if I pulled out an anti-hero like Scorpion? Someone who's usually neutral status. He might be an anti-hero if I can get him under my claw, if I had claws. But then again, I might be able to get him to do evil deeds and say, I know who took away your family, Scorpion. And I'll make them get over here if you obey my commands. Yes, you got me there, Ocean. Mr. I love to be productive himself, and me to a T. Point remains, though, point remains. Everyone should be looking after themselves. Maybe that's going to be my... And as far as I'll go as an anti-hero, I'll just be reminding everyone gently, with some nice advice every now and again. I'd rob a bank, and then I'd say, remember, look after yourself, your mental health is important. Anyway, I'm taking this £5,000 in this bag away. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. So Grey saying, yes, you might be an anti-hero given the right circumstances. Good idea, good idea. I like the idea. These are really fascinating ideas you're all sharing. Gets the heart pumping, talking like a villain, eh, Grey? In a good way, I hope, of course. In a good way. I don't want to stress anyone out, but I'd like everyone here to be feeling good. Especially because you're going to be all of my henchmen after all. Ha 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 ha. Ocean, I do not stream on Mondays, I'm afraid, so I suppose if you're ever around on Saturday, then once again we can all give you a happy early birthday. But still, happy early birthday for now in any case. Ah, in a great way. Great to know, Grey. Grey to know. Terrible joke, I know. But still. You'd get Scorpion on your side, Felicia. Then, if I was a villain, I might just have to persuade the Deadly Alliance, Quan Chi and Shang Tsung to work with me. Maybe. Think about that now. Imagine Bro in a dark room, his eyes just be like laser mode activate. Is that me? Is that me blasting lasers out of my eyes or someone else, Elliot? I wonder. Although I don't exactly see that as a very anti-hero thing to do, but who knows. So clearly the consensus is, depending on the circumstances, yes, but potentially not forever. I might just slip it back into my evil ways when I feel like it. Now that I can get behind. I can get behind that. Why not? Grey saying, what if you become an anti-hero because of your sweet dogs? Well, I do love doggos, and I mean, if I had to become an anti-hero to protect some doggos, then it shall be done. It must be done. Fair enough. But yes, okay, Slasher, I agree. Next question. An opposing villain approaches. How will I defeat him/her? What am I going to do when a villain walks his way, or her way, and starts saying things like, oh, well, I'm totally better than you, I'm a better evil villain, look at me, I'm so great, I'm so amazing, and other sorts of silly, ridiculous sort of rubbish like that. I could do good deeds so people think that I'm a hero, but I secretly doing villain deeds. That is devious. I love the Deception Star Glow. Exceptional idea. Exceptional. I like it. So, to defeat this villain, this wannabe villain, this jobber villain, release the hounds, says Jellybean. Slasher says gun. As a side smash, Relly has a gun. It gets the job done. It shuts them up quickly. Jellies then adds, steal their henchmen by hypnotizing them with a song. Well, I whip out a little viola, start playing that, and then hypnotically sing for them to get them on my side. You will join my side. You will be under my control. And so on and so forth. Welcome, Blue Bats. Don't worry if you're late. Main thing is you made it. Excellent work. Excellent work for coming on by. Ocean says, yes, I'm not streaming on the birthday, but still. Happy early birthday all the same. And just a reminder to all of you, of course, you lovely folks, if you ever have a birthday coming up or on the day, you know, on the day of a stream, then you let me know and I'll give you a little happy birthday. You have potions I can use for then? If it's hypnosis potions, I might just use that Zora. If it's potions in order to, I don't know, cause explosions or knock people out, then I might just use that on these dastardly wannabe bad excuses of villains. Like, really? Come on now. That voice could hypnotize you, says Jilly. It's probably an unintentional side effect, like, I'm going to control all of your minions, and Jelly just walking around like, yes, I'm in control. Wait, you're not even a minion, though. What? Oh, never mind. Fine, I will allow it. I will control all of your minions, and Jelly Bean as well. TsunamiJuria says, rock, paper, scissors. A bit of Jankin Pow. Settle our differences, and if he wins, if this, or she wins, if this wannabe villain wins, I'll just poke their eyes out and go, scissors to eyes, doink, and then I'd run away laughing, because ha-ha. A poisoned arrow, deadly, and devious. I like it, Grey, I like it. I mean, if I could always do with some extra help as an evil villain, Starglow, yes, I'd gladly take you on board. I could blackmail them, Slasher, yes. Make them basically double-check their ideas here. Make them double-check and go, oh, I don't know about this one, I don't want to fight him, oh no! One's called Siren's Breath. I like the sound of that. That'll put them under my control. Hunting season, yes. Get my hunting equipment and weapons and I'll be all on it. On the case. Sick the IRS on them. Good point. The Joker does indeed fear the IRS more than Batman. That says a lot, doesn't it? You'll be a better villain than me, Elliot. I would stand over you, laugh, and pat you on the head and say, you're a good jokester, aren't you? How humorous. No, Ocean, I'm not a cute puppy. No. That's just me saying no in a deeper voice, so no. Whoa. Yes, that's still not a puppy sound, of course. Regardless, you actually have it in real life. That's actually pretty funny, Zora. With this voice, you'd let me hypnotize you, eh, Jelly? What do you mean, woof? No, I'm no puppy. I'm no puppy. No. Moving on. Evil Alliance already defeated by your guardians. Well, as I say, a villain never gives up easily, Thelicia. Just something to keep in mind. Hee. Jelly and I definitely getting hypnotized, says Grey. Yes, looks like it at this rate. Looks like it. Slasher saying, if you want to defeat me, just give nuggies. Hey, why not? Why not? Easy enough. Here's some nuggies. You're not going to be a villain towards me anymore. In fact, you're going to work for me, and you'll get nuggies every day. How does that sound? Offer a meal. Yum yum. Disarm the attacker. and use a blow dart. If it shuts them up faster, then yeah, I suppose so. Maybe I might just pull out a little... It looks like a flute or a fife, but then it's got a poison dart and to knock them out. And down for the count. Very poor person says, I take payment in spaghetti with calamari to stop me. Well, guess what I just packed as a packed lunch? It just so happens to be a rather sizable portion of spaghetti with calamari. And I supplied a fork as well. You have been defeated. All you need to do is to take a bite. Go on, home cooking. You'll enjoy it. Bluebat says, a snug for the nugs. Wonder, shall I just snuggle them into submission and that'll make them stop? A cane with a hidden sword. I mean, a cane would make me look ever so dashing. Just start waving it around, pointing it like, oh, what are you going to do? Hit me with that? Shing! Oh, you're going to stab me with that? Oh dear. Oh no. Oh blimey. Frightening stuff. They would be very, very frightened, yes. Do I have a shotgun? I would have a shotgun. Maybe I'd have a cane shotgun. Hunting cane shotgun, disguised for just the occasion. That would take people by surprise, now wouldn't it? Yes. Wait, your brother was gifted a cane with a sword inside? Oh, I'm jealous, Gray. That is fantastic. That's so cool. Oh, I'd love a gift like that. But then again, as a villain I would, but as my usual goody two-shoes self, maybe not. I don't think it'd be that practical, really. Might be good for gardening, but still. And you've got a bone dagger carved from a jawbone, better yet. Blimey. I like it, though. Sounds very cool. Makes for a fun little conversation starter, an icebreaker, I bet. Ooh, pardon me. Well, you know what time it is now, everyone. It's time for the little yawn. Bing bang boom. Thank you, Zorazib, for the animation there. Right. Just a little bit tired, but... And well, Zora, if you ever want to discuss further about an ASMR collaboration, you can always drop an email, I think you know who to, and perhaps discuss things there further. Again, JTV ASMR is open for collaborations with other ASMR artists out there. What's this? Calling me a sleepy puppy, Jelly. I'm not a puppy, though. You're wrong, and so is Ocean on Twitch, calling me a cute puppy. I'm not a puppy in any way at all. No. Definitely not. Maybe just a little bit EP, but just... it's been busy. It's been a busy week. And look who's just arrived. It's Welshie the Badger Queen. Welcome, Welshie. Welcome. We're talking about evil questions for an evil Butler arc. And we're just about to jump into the next question. Oh, I like the sound of the tiny crossbow with poison darts with various side effects. Up the sleeve, maybe, a dragon star. Just whip that out. What do you mean, awoo, Jelly? I'm not going to go awoo because I don't make awoo sounds because I'm not a puppy. I think we've all gotten the message right now that as a butler, a distinguished gentleman, I will not go awoo because I'm not a puppy. Therefore, you will not hear me go awoo. It will not happen. No. Won't happen at all. What do you mean bro just did? Did I? Did I? No, surely not. Surely not. No, patting my head like I'm some sort of dog. Blue bats. No. No, Elliot, don't join in. No. Oh, that's also me just going no. Oh, bless you, Slasher. Again, we're all hoping that you recover ever so soon. But I'm still not a puppy, though. Oh, never mind. Let's move on to the next question. I have hired an evil scientist. What will he, or she, invent for me? Hey, I'm not lying, very bold person, just stating the facts. No, Delisha, no, my weakness being booped on the nose. I mean, is the actual noise I've been making. Anyway. Off to bed, are you, Slasher? Sleep well now. No, wait, are you? No, you're just saying gun instead. Fair enough. Gun. Gray says I'm the evil scientist. They just make me a gun. Just like, wow, what is it? It's called a gun. Yes, I can see that, but what's so special about it? Well, when you shoot it, it makes people really hurt. You better upgrade this thing to something more fanciful before I test it on you, scientist. So, Elliot saying ray gun, even deadlier. Yes, I like it. Blue Bat says a lethal dose, that'll put someone in their place, right up until they collapse. What else do we have? What do you want to do, says Dragonstar. Well, surprise me. What sort of evil, sort of technology could I use for my evil tests? Zordasip saying, hey, I gave you some potions, I'm the scientist. You're the alchemist if you're making potions, but, I mean, then again, tick 2 boxes. TsunamiJuria says a clone version of myself. Very bored person says, a brooch or small jewelry that could be planted and exploded. Elliot saying, puppy gun? Cute puppy gun? No. Oh, I swear, all you're calling me puppy. How dare you? Smoke bombs, says Slasher. Dancing cookie robots. I mean, it's definitely enough to get someone's attention, Dragonstar. Why not? Mutated bloodhounds. Ooh, creepy, Grey, creepy. Well, she's saying, a mind control ray, then you can have minions to do your dirty work. I could have a mind control ray attached to a zeppelin, flying over cities and zapping gigantic areas, making everyone under my control. It's devious and evil, and that's why I like it. Well, we'll see if your guardians will defeat me when I have a mind control ray. I have evil rays, dancing cookie robots, a cute puppy gun, a ray gun, a clone of myself, explosive gems, deadly potions, and much more stuff thanks to my evil scientist, who I will call Dr. Scientist. Because I probably won't remember this person's name. But still, Dr. Scientist, he, or she, will be making all of these devious inventions for me. Ever so devious. Ever so deadly. What do you mean I sound like Dr. Doofenshmirtz? Grey. A platypus? Perry the platypus? Getting my hands dirty myself as an evil villain. It only makes sense now, doesn't it, Blue Bats? It only makes sense. Yes, living rose bush monsters, that would be a fantastic invention because it fits with the vibe, fits with the goal of this sort of evil battler. Such a sweet rose to offer a person, and that rose mutates and grows in size. Well, she says you could have them make a weather machine that causes natural disasters. And then I could put ransoms on. If you want this precious bridge not to be flooded, then you've got to pay 1 million and maybe a few extra bit of pence on the side to make it less generic. to this bank account. Otherwise, flood time, thanks to my evil weather machine. Jellybean says supersonic dog whistle. What does it do about dogs? No. Gray says that... Oh, the ray gun Zeppelin idea sounds like taking over tri-state area. Fair point, fair point. But it sounds cool, though, doesn't it? First the tri-state area, then the world. Slasher saying an evil robot army. There's no stopping an evil robot army. Sounds like your guardians have lots of weapons to go against me, eh, Talisha? We'll see how effective they are in combat, won't we? Jellybean saying evil ragdoll army. Hundreds upon thousands of little obedient ragdolls, and they may look weak and flimsy, but then they start flocking. They flock together, becoming an even greater, more powerful one. And then they attack. Evil monsters like Frankenstein, well, technically Frankenstein's monster, and evil vampires to obey you. You're hired, Starglow. Cough, puppy, cough. How dare you, Elliot? There are no puppies here. Definitely not. Gray saying voodoo doll army like I got friends from the other side. Oh, I've got to watch that movie again. Dark magic. Hey, dark magic could indeed work, Slasher. I wouldn't be above getting my hands dirty with a bit of that, eh? Soft woofs. Is that an invention, or are you trying to comment on something here, Jellybean? I don't do soft woofs. Not at all. That's different. That's different when I say such, you know, make such noises. A sorcerer's stone where you could be alive forever with your beloved. Hey, I like that. I could take my beloved, you lovely folks, inside the sorcerer's stone, and we would spend all of the time we want together. All of the time. Like fire, hellfire, blue bats. Some sort of controllable fire that can move around anytime I sing. Hey, there's an idea. Iron claw gauntlets with electric shock trigger. Extra painful and devious, yes. Over on the Twitch side of things, a rat control machine says, Welshie, rats breed like crazy and their teeth can chew through steel. You don't want to mess with rats. I suppose a whole army of rats. But I have to make sure all of the rats clean their teeth. Must clean their big toofies. And then get to work. Okay, tell you what, everyone. Tell you what. I'm going to step away briefly. Please bear with me. I'll be back in a moment. Don't cause any fires. Don't cause any mischief, because otherwise I will be punishing you with big bear hugs. Anyway, I'll be back soon now. Hee hee. what have I just walked back to? Yes, it seems that you're all having fun starting fires on Twitch and on YouTube. Oh, you can't scatter from me, that's for sure. I'm going to capture each and every last one of you. And not only will I give all of you the biggest bear hugs possible so you can't wriggle away, I will also pour water on your heads. Yes, I know, Talisha, you're always trying to stop them, and I thank you for that. But to the rest of you, though, I'm going to pour water on all of your heads and give you a bear hug with a big blanket so you can't wriggle away. That's quite all right, Talisha. You get a head pat. Well, you're getting exactly that, Grey. You can't hide the evidence now. And you say that it wasn't you, Elliot, but I see you starting lots of fires and attempts at putting it out by Grey, surprisingly, and also Blue Bats, surprisingly, and Talisha, unsurprisingly. Oh, you're also ever so naughty and cheeky, aren't you? Well, too bad you're getting water, Elliot. And you Nova as well, who's jumped over to the YouTube side of things to help out with the files. Yes, you get a kissy kiss on your head as well, the slasher. Mwah. There you go. But the rest of you still getting dunked. Splash. Oh dear, your hair's all frizzy and messy. You can't throw water at me, Elliot. I'll dunk water all over your noggins again. And I did notice as well, Blue Bats, you get a pat on the head and a kissy kiss as well. Mwah. What do you mean, Welshie? You're a voidling, like gremlings can't get as wet. Well, I'm going to do exactly that, and if you melt, then I'll just have to wrap you up in a blanket and cuddle you so you don't melt. And that way you'll become normal again. How dare you? You're also cheeky, aren't you? Always with the flooding of the chats and the burnings of the chats and everything. But anyway. Tell you what, let's get things back on track with another question. Right. I'll need your input on this one, everyone. What will I do to make sure I'm a rich villain? What shall I do? What will be my way of staying rich? And, well, lining my pockets nice and big and thick with money. Slasher says bank robbery or scams. Elliot says have money and be a good puppy. Moving on, because I'm not a puppy. I'm definitely not a puppy. Nova says, rob the rich. But then again, I'd become rich. I'd become richer. But still, not a bad idea. Grey says, pour water on my head and I'll become a slug. That's one way to become a rich villain, but that's probably in reference to all the other stuff of earlier, with the burning of the chat. Drakenstar says, tax evasions. Jellybean says, love scams. Bluebat says, taking the most valuable paintings. Nova says, don't pay money to the government. Based. Talisha says, maybe get a job, a main job. Well, it's not quite villainous is the thing, though. You know, tax evasion is villainous, but, you know, that's devious, you see. That's what we want. We want devious ideas. On top of that idea, Welshie the Magic Queen says you could ask the Voidlings to steal you lots of scratch cards. Yes, bring that idea up with Lucky Jean and just say, hey, I've got a villain arc going on. I just need a bit of money. Can I borrow some of your Voidlings just to steal some scratch cards? Get a bit rich that way. I can split a little bit of cash for Jean. You know, if I happen to win £500,000, I would give him £5. See, that's a fair split. Investing in gold, hunting enterprise is Grey. Working at Tesco, If only they paid that well, Elliot. Retail? Yeah, ditto to that. If only they paid that well, Nova. Unless my task would be to make the shopping experience misery for everyone. That would be funny. Membership in the villainy hierarchy, says Slasher. Selling exotic animal parts. Like ivory or from elephants. Starglow says steal the royal treasury from the Tower of London, and then I'll put that on ransom. Kidnap Bill Gates' kids, says Jellybean. Yeah, no one will notice they're gone. Until I bring it up, though. £2 million for their safe return, that's the word. Well, I'm currently based in the UK, you could say, Elliot. Yes. Rob the Louvre. If they want their precious paintings back, they'll have to dump a lot of gold into a certain location. Steal money and jewels or loan sharking paired with bounty hunting, going the full way, clearly, in a very bored person. All sorts of crazy ways of doing things. Oh, so Lucky Jean says you voidlings of his love to steal, so he'll say yes. Bring it up during that next stream of his anyway, just to see how he responds. Might be a fun little conversation. Mind control rats and have them burrow into bank vaults, adds Welshie. You can have 1,000 of them all burying at once, just burrowing all the way through the walls, grabbing all the golds on their back and trotting out like little marching ants. Then yes. Haha. Taxidermy and, yes, exotic animal goods. Big money from these sorts of parts of industries, you could say. Magazines and a membership program with a villainous membership. I like it. I like it. You must pay an exorbitant amount of money, but you get lovely little goodies like a keyring. Bottle of water, Jellybean. Because I have a British accent, you want me to say bottle of water? Ivory, horse crab, blood, pelts and extracts. Lots of money to be made this way. Sell kisses to people like a kiss booth. I mean, to be fair, Slasher, I'm sure a lot of you would probably pay exorbitant prices for that. £100 for a kissy kiss. Will you pay it? No. Inflation. £200 for a kiss from me. I promise you, it'll be an evil kiss. Ergo, the best kiss you'll ever have in your life. Worth the investment. Oh, it's used in medicine and over-harvested, is it, Grey? In which case, yes. I think there's honor among some villains, so let's leave the horseshoe crabs alone. Better yet, let's just rob people who take the horse crab blood and just inject it back into them, and we'll take their money. Investing £1 million into for a kissy kiss, eh, Nova? Pay you $100 US. Yeah, close enough, Grey. Fine, you get a discount. Make it happen. You will pay me not to kiss you. Alright then. 1,000. $1,000 US. And a penny. Make it happen. Come on, you don't want these lips in your face now, do you? Make it happen. Smash open your parents' piggy banks if need be. Horse race betting. Let's bet it all on the horse with the silliest name, like Massive Bereavement, or Trust Me, I'm a Stomach. Pyramid scheme. Haha. Fool people into thinking that they'll make millions for their own evil shenanigans. And then pocket the cash and run like the wind. And they'll be thinking, it's okay. I'll be rich soon. I'll be rich soon. That's what they all think. Mary Kay items? What are Mary Kay items? Please educate me. Red or black lipstick kisses for an option. Hey, there's an idea. If you want a special kiss from me with lipstick, you'll have to pay triple. That'll make me lots of money. For my evil deeds, of course. Extort protection money from local businesses in the area. Send off my little henchman to make sure that they're paying. You like how I say shenanigans? It's just a wonderful word to say. Scalping. Oh, now that is diabolical. Even by my standards. But hey, a good idea is a good idea. Phishing emails. Diabolical idea indeed, Nova. Trick people into giving me money for the evil cause, and I'll say, oh, hello, you'll be donating to a good cause. It'll be a fun cause, a wonderful, lovely cause, I'm sure. And then they realize, uh-oh, I've just lost all of my life savings. Thank you, you've just donated to my evil, ever so evil company. Ta-ta! A hypnotizing lipstick to make people do what you want. If I sell that, that could make me rich. Ever so rich, blue bats, yes. When in doubt, rob a bank. Hey, it's a classic. Why not, though? Why not? Pay me 3,000 yens. That's about... what? That's about 30 pounds or so? That's about 30 pounds? Oh, that works for me. Why not? Sell fake love potions. Slow lasting... well, not slow lasting. Slow action is how I'll advertise them. Just in case they go, hey, this doesn't work. What are you doing here? I'm being scammed. They go, no, it's slow lasting. You'll have to buy extra potions if you want to make it act faster. And then... then they'll realize, okay, let's spend money on this, and wait a minute, I've been scammed again! Put a potion in my tea, I'm sure didn't taste it myself, Elliot. Scam beauty products, fantastic money. Yes, it's crazy how much money people actually make from these things with, you know, with this kind of scammy sort of rubbish like that. But still, I could fool people into thinking that they're getting anything of the sort like that, and that would get them. That would indeed get them. Lining my pockets like a true evil villain would want. Oh, we have another person here. Hello, Cartoon Mortal. You arrived at a funny time because the stream's wrapping up soon, but I will read out your comment for what will I do to make sure that I'm a rich villain? Get paid to slap and rant at people. Anyone wish they could slap some sense into someone? Someone can pay me and give you a few lines to say. Slap and run. Walk up to them and say, I am evil Aurelius, and you are an absolute bonehead and you're terrible at your job. Whoosh! Goodbye. That's my running sound, my skittery running sound. Slasher says, sell pictures of you in dog ears. What? No, I swear, I just want to boop your nose for that. Because I'm not a puppy, I'm not a doggo, and I wouldn't look good in dog ears. No. Aurelius Bathmore. Oh, God. Oh, bringing out that idea. Yes, I'm sure that Jelly and Grey is probably going to be buying the full amount and get rich that way. Yes, let's hope the FBI aren't getting ideas either, Dragonstar. It's for fun after all. Ding. Pens, pillows, hairbrushes, cups, silverware, all of it. I'll just put a little note saying, used by evil Aurelius. Add a few extra zeros to the price tag and watch them fly off the shelves, especially if I'm selling to all of you. Hustle people out of their money, I believe you mean their money. Hey, if it's a winning plan, then why not Starglow? Trick them into handing over the cash, the goods. Selling evil Aurelius merch, villainous merch from evil Aurelius. Aurelius dolls, Aurelius t-shirts, Aurelius beers. Good way to get a monopoly. Selling all sorts of merch for stuff you probably don't need. Maybe some of it might be just like wonky garbage that doesn't work properly. Dragonstar says, buy a date with, with me as an evil rich villain. 1.5 million. Cha-ching. Who will buy that? Actually, I'd probably get awfully quick knowing how some of you are. Alright then, alright. Yes, I really would love to see Aurelius plushies come to life. That would be fun, though. That would be fun. One can only hope. Maybe if I get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, it might happen, but... Or maybe more than 50 on Twitch. Still at 24, but maybe within this lifetime we'll have 25. You never know. Puppy audio. Not within this lifetime, Jelly, because I'm not a puppy. That's my disagreeing sound, which is not to be confused with that of a puppy. Anyway. Righto then. It looks like it's time to round off the stream, everyone, but it's been such a fun stream once again. Thank you so much for all of you, for all of your input, all of your shenanigans, all of your wonderful jokes, and etc., etc. No, Gray, I'm not going to be selling puppy audio for a ludicrous amount of money, no matter how much. Absolutely not. And no, I'm not going to be yawning, Jellybean, because you can't make me yawn just by saying yawn. That's not how... That was a yawn. That's totally not an totally not. But anyway. I could very well do that. Very bold person. Swap out the merch with evil merch. Double the pricing. Half the quality. Yes, I'll think about the profit until next stream. How about that, Grey? Alright, tell you what. One more yawn animation. Bing, bang, boom. There we go. Win once again, Talisha. We'll see. We'll see what happens next time. But for now, though... It appears I've made Jelly melt. For now, though, it's time to round off the stream. Thank you all so much for coming along. And I hope to see you again next stream and hopefully in the future. If you're either new or you're a recurring viewer, please consider sticking around for more. Follow on Twitch if you're a Twitch user. Follow on YouTube if you're a YouTube user. Prepare yourselves for more content from JTV ASMR from YouTube side of things. So goodbye to you all. Thank you so much. If you're sickly, I sincerely hope you feel better. If it's your birthday soon, happy birthday indeed. And just know that I love you ever so much because you're all amazing and fantastic. So stay safe, everyone. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Hugs as well. Hugs and kisses to you all. Bye-bye now.